Shalom, welcome back to my channel. Today we answer the question, who was Nebuchadnezzar II, king of Babylon? Nebuchadnezzar II, the most important ruler of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, reigned from approximately 605 to 562 BC. He is known for conquering Jerusalem, destroying Solomon's temple, and initiating the Babylonian captivity, a period of Jewish exile that lasted about 70 years. Nebuchadnezzar is a prominent figure in Jewish history, infamous for his destructive actions against the kingdom of Judah and the Israelites. He is also a pivotal character in the book of Daniel, where his troubled dreams and their interpretations play a significant role. It is essential not to confuse Nebuchadnezzar II with Nebuchadnezzar I, a notable Babylonian king of the second dynasty of Isin, who ruled from 1121 to 1100 BC. During Nebuchadnezzar's reign, Babylon reached its peak as a powerful empire, controlling territories that stretched from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea. Under his leadership, Babylon became one of the largest and most prosperous cities in the ancient world. Nebuchadnezzar's military prowess was evident in his successful campaigns against neighboring kingdoms, including the Assyrians and the Egyptians. His strategic brilliance is often highlighted in accounts of his victories. The biblical narrative portrays Nebuchadnezzar as a formidable ruler who ruthlessly oppressed the Israelites. In 586 BC, he destroyed Jerusalem and the First Temple, an event known as the destruction of Solomon's Temple. This catastrophic event marked a significant turning point in Jewish history and is recounted in both the books of Kings and Chronicles in the Old Testament. After conquering Judah, Nebuchadnezzar exiled many of its people to Babylon, an event known as the Babylonian captivity. During this time, the Israelites were led by figures like the prophet Ezekiel, who played a crucial role in preserving their cultural and religious identity. Eventually, the Israelites were allowed to return to Judah, and the Second Temple was built. Marking the beginning of the Second Temple period in Jewish history, Nebuchadnezzar is best known for his interaction with the prophet Daniel in the book of Daniel. According to this account, Nebuchadnezzar had two troubling dreams that he could not recall upon waking. Daniel 2 verse 1. Now in the second year of Nebuchadnezzar's reign, Nebuchadnezzar had dreams, and his spirit was so troubled that his sleep left him. Troubled by these forgotten visions, he summoned the wise men, astrologers and sorcerers of Babylon, demanding that they not only interpret the dreams, but also reveal their content to him. When they failed to meet his demand, he ordered them to be put to death, including Daniel and his three companions, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Daniel 2 verse 12. For this reason, the king was angry and very furious, and gave the command to destroy all the wise men of Babylon. However, Daniel made a humble request to seek divine revelation. Daniel 2 verse 16. So Daniel went in and asked the king to give him time. He might tell the king the interpretation. God granted Daniel wisdom. Daniel 2 verse 19. Then the secret was revealed to Daniel in a night vision. So Daniel blessed the God of heaven. These dreams signified the rise and fall of various kingdoms, demonstrating God's sovereignty over human affairs. The king was happy with Daniel's interpretation. Daniel 2 verse 47. The king answered Daniel and said, Truly your God is the God of gods, the Lord of kings, and a revealer of secrets, since you could reveal this secret. In the second dream, Nebuchadnezzar saw a colossal image composed of various metals, representing different kingdoms that would succeed one another. Daniel interpreted this dream as a prediction of the changing political landscape, with each kingdom mirroring the strengths and weaknesses of the metals in the image. After hearing these prophecies, Nebuchadnezzar was initially skeptical, but eventually acknowledged the truth in Daniel's words. Recognizing the power of the true God, he rewarded Daniel and his companions, granting them positions of authority in his kingdom. Later in the book, Nebuchadnezzar has another dream about a massive tree that reached up to heaven. Daniel interpreted this dream as a prophecy of Nebuchadnezzar's own downfall. Daniel 4 verse 22. It is you, O king, who have grown and become strong. For your greatness has grown and reaches to the heavens, and your dominion to the end of the earth. Daniel continues the interpretation in verse 25. They shall drive you from men, your dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field, and they shall make you eat grass like oxen. They shall wet you with the dew of heaven, and 7 times shall pass over you, till you know that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomever he chooses. Despite his greatness, God would remove him from power and humble him by making him live among the animals for 7 years. Unfortunately, Nebuchadnezzar did not accept this prophecy with humility, but rather became even more arrogant and continued to speak of how he built his kingdom with his own mighty hands, refusing to acknowledge God. Daniel 4 verse 30, the king spoke, saying, "Is not this great Babylon, that I have built for a royal dwelling by my mighty power and for the honor of my majesty?" As a result, God allowed him to suffer from madness, and he spent time living in a state of confusion. Daniel, verse 31. While the word was still in the king's mouth, a voice fell from heaven. "King Nebuchadnezzar, to you it is spoken, the kingdom has departed from you." Verse 33. That very hour, the word was fulfilled concerning Nebuchadnezzar. He was driven from men and ate grass like oxen. His body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hair had grown like eagle's feathers and his nails like bird's claws. However, after 7 years, he recovered and immediately recognized the fulfillment of Daniel's prophecy. Overwhelmed with gratitude and humility, he praised God and restored Daniel's former position in his court. As a pagan ruler, Nebuchadnezzar did not worship the God of Israel, but he is revered in Jewish tradition for being used by God to fulfill his purposes. In the book of Jeremiah, for example, Nebuchadnezzar is described as God's servant, though not everyone in Babylon was treated kindly. He was instrumental in bringing Judah to justice for their idolatry and unfaithfulness to God. Similarly, the book of Ezekiel portrays Nebuchadnezzar as an agent of God's judgment, fulfilling his mission even as a pagan monarch. Nebuchadnezzar was renowned as a builder during his reign. Among his many accomplishments, he constructed the famous Ishtar Gate, one of the ancient world's most impressive architectural marvels. This gate, adorned with glazed bricks depicting lions and dragons and other mythical creatures, was a testament to Nebuchadnezzar's wealth and artistic patronage. While there is some debate regarding the exact dating of certain structures, historians generally agree that Nebuchadnezzar played a significant role in shaping Babylon's grandeur. It is believed that he may have been responsible for building the Hanging Gardens, one of the ancient world's 7 wonders. In conclusion, Nebuchadnezzar II remains a significant figure in history. Known for his military achievements, his treatment of the Israelites, and his interactions with the prophet Daniel, he played a pivotal role in shaping the ancient world. The story serves as a reminder of the rise and fall of empires and the enduring legacy of faith and prophecy. If you watched this video up until this point, thank you. Please consider giving us a thumbs up and sharing it with a friend. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so as not to miss the next video. Stay blessed.